Lesson 36. Adding the left hand pattern to the right hand melody of Amazing Grace. In the last lesson, we learned the melody to Amazing Grace in C major. We also learned a simple way of being able to pick out that melody by way of what key we're playing in, by whether the pitch goes higher or lower or stays the same, and by parts that repeat itself. Amazing Grace is also in 3/4 time, same as Happy Birthday. 1, 2, 3. So this is the left hand pattern we'll be using. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also the chords we'll be using is C, F and G. So we know that we're going to be playing Amazing Grace in C major, all the white notes. So what's the most probable left hand pattern chord we start with? Well, if we're starting the song in C major, if the song is actually in C major, we should first try a C major chord to that right hand. So let's try C. So that fits. So the song is in C major, so we start by using the same chord as the key it's played in to start off. And also another C there. Now we've either got F or G to go to. Now we've already learned one way of being able to find which chord goes next, which is just simply guessing one or two chords. So let's try just guessing out of the F and G. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try G. That doesn't sound right to me, so let's try F. Now that sounds right to me. So that's one way of being able to choose which chord goes next, by just simply guessing. Another way, which helps, doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does actually help, especially in simple songs and simple arrangements of songs, is by doing this. Okay, so we start with C. Now we know we need to change the chord for the left hand. Now take a look at the right hand for a moment. Which is the next note that we will be playing? The next note in the right hand. So we got it's a C. So let's take a look at the left hand. We've got an F and a G to decide from. If we play a G chord, is there a C in a G major chord? There isn't. Is there a C in an F major chord? There is. So let's try playing the G first. That doesn't sound right. Let's try the F. Okay, so we've figured out that if we use a chord that has a note in that we're using in the right hand, so simply put, if we're playing a C in the right hand and we play a chord that has a C in the left hand, the majority of the time it should fit. So let's start that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, F, 1, 2, 3. So we go back to C, because that sounds the same as the beginning, the C. Okay, so let's do it again. C, C, F, and back to C. Now it repeats. Now, again, again, look at the right hand. We need to change the chord on the left hand, so look at the right hand. We're going to G. Now, we need to choose out of F and G for the left hand. Does G have a G in it? Of course it does. Does F have a G in it? It doesn't. So let's try G. That fits. So let's start from the beginning. C, C, F, C, C, because it repeats, C, G, G again, now it repeats, now we're going to A in the right hand. In F major there is an A, in G there isn't, so let's try, because there's an A, let's try F. And back to C, C, G, and then back to C. So let's play the whole song all the way through. C, C, F, C, 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 G, G, C, C, F, G, C, C, G, C. So we came up with two different ways of being able to predict the next left-hand chord. So one of the ways is just by guessing between the other two chords. And just guess. The other way is by looking at the right-hand melody. What note are we going to play as we play the chord when we change the chord for the left hand? See if that note is in that left hand chord. If it is, it'll most probably fit. It doesn't always fit, especially when you get further on in the lessons. There are other ways, but as a simple way of being able to predict which chord comes next, that's a good start. So the whole song, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's going a little too further into it, but use them two different techniques to come up with chord placements in different songs. So find a melody and use those two different techniques to figuring out which chord goes where. The first one is just guessing out of two chords. You already play one chord, you've only got to guess out of two other chords. That's one way, and the other way is to look at the right hand melody, which chord you're going to play in your left hand at the same time as the right hand melody, and look at that note. If that note is also in the chord you're going to play in the left hand, it'll most probably fit. So that's two different easy ways of predicting which chord comes next.